Well, one of the best early season college basketball tournaments gets underway today with the Maui Invitational, which is an 8-team invitational tournament. And I have the premier matchup that I'm going to be discussing today in day one of that tournament as Auburn and Iowa State, two top 5 teams currently, are going at it tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and that game will be televised by ESPNU. I have the winning side and the analysis on precisely why I like that winning side, but before I get to that real quickly, yes, folks, I know you hate this, but we have to go over it. And sometimes, keep in mind, some people haven't heard these promos, and they're a necessary evil. Sorry. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please take a second to do so. There's a subscribe button right beneath you, or right beneath me, I should say. Hit that subscribe button, and you'll be privy to some of the best sports betting experts in all the world. And folks, it's 100% free to do so. Also, hit that like button for me, please. It's just a small token of your appreciation for the time, work, and effort I put in here at Wager Talk TV on all my free pick videos, and also for everybody that puts in the time here at Wager Talk TV. And folks, by hitting that like button goes a long way in keeping these videos free for the foreseeable future. So a little bit of incentive there to hit that like button. If not, if you don't want to do either or, we're just glad you're tuning in. Thank you. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes, and that's the Iowa State and Auburn game. Iowa State comes in with a 3-0 record, Auburn at 4-0. Auburn right now is a 4-point favorite, and justifiably so in my mind. This is an Auburn team that's 4-0, including a huge 74-69 win against Houston, one of the best teams in the country, and that win came on the road. So nothing to scoff at there. They played at the time who was the #1 team in the country in Houston. They're still a top 5 team in the country. And Auburn has been really good to start the season in their first 4 games. And considering the fact, especially they played Houston, who's an excellent defensive team year in and year out. And they're #2 in offensive efficiency and #2 in defensive efficiency. So very balanced. They're an extremely experienced team. As a matter of fact, in terms of experience, they're ranked number 24 out of 364 teams playing Division I basketball. And also since the start of last year, Auburn has gone 5-0 straight up in ATS versus opponents that only make 31% or worse from the 3-point line. And Iowa State right now, even though they're 3-0, they've shot just 31% from 3-point range. And Auburn won those 5 games again by 19.6 points per game. So an experienced team that when you look at a trend such as the one I just mentioned that goes back to last year, it has a lot of pertinence in terms of it makes sense is what I'm trying to say. Iowa State 3-0, but here's the thing with Iowa State. They've won all 3 games in blowout manner. They did what they were supposed to do against inferior opposition. How inferior? Well, they beat the number 364 team in the country, which is dead last in Mississippi Valley State, the number 360 team in IU Indianapolis. And also, they beat the number 236 team in the country in Kansas City. And folks, in terms of strength of schedule, according to KenPom, to this point, Iowa State has played the weakest strength of schedule in the entire country, ranking number 364, which is dead last. I just think Auburn is, especially with Bruce Pearl in this matchup, I like Bruce Pearl in big-time games. I think he has his teams ready in these types of situations, a la earlier season win against Houston on the road. So I'm going to go with Auburn here, minus the 4 over Iowa State. Auburn minus the 4 over Iowa State on Monday evening, and that's November the 25th. When you work every day, they all blend in, folks. That's what my hesitation was. And that game will be televised by ESPNU, by the way. Also, folks, My basketball premium selections right now 85 and 61 since March 19th of this year. That's NBA, college basketball combined for a net profit of $6,793, a win percentage of 59%, and that ranks number one during that period of time at Wager Talk. Also, college basketball totals I do awfully well with, folks, and the proof is in the pudding. Since March 10th of 2022, my college basketball totals have gone 89 and 57. That's good for 61% and a net profit of $8,793, and that ranks number two at Wager Talk during that course of time. Also, keep in mind, starting with 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, you can get a great special over at Wager Talk for any one of us. Usually it's $99 for a 7-day package. That you can get our 7-day package for any one of us right now, marked down to $69, starting tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Folks, that's less than $10 a day. And you know there's a lot of action this week in the NFL, college football, also college basketball, the NBA, and the NHL. So take advantage of that offer, $69 7-day pass right now. And you can get it from me, and I'm a little biased, specifically by going to my link, which is right below at Wager Talk. It's wt.buzz/RB. Until the next time, take care and God bless, folks.